one of the things that that I think was a magical awakening for technology. Technology is looked at as cold, right? It
Yeah.
separates us. You can't connect when you're a big computer. But what I found that Zoom brought was actually equity to teams. You talk to
Mm.
Ankit about quiet leaders, people who are shy. Well, when you're in a boardroom or meeting room, there are just sheer positioning in a table of somebody next to the boss, somebody over here, somebody back in the corner. You already are unconsciously placed based on where you are in the room. Well, Zoom levels the playing field. You are no longer next to the boss, and so it almost brings some weird level of equity that everybody has the equal voice. You are able to facilitate it differently just with the technology of raising the hand and giving an emotion. And while I might do a cheer here, Ankit, maybe you use the reaction mode and do a cheer. So that type of thing. And another way that I've seen it really help my teams is one-on-one and having hard
Yeah.
conversations, those critical conversations, whereas you do that elevator up and walkway or, hall walkway to the principal's office. And while in my actual office, I have a table with a couple chairs, so I don't have to be behind my desk, for the
Yeah.
psychology of that, Zoom gives you that, and you are in your own safe space. And so I've found, even by asking, is this more comfortable? It's like, yes, I don't have to come to your office and get nervous. And as approachable as I think I am, as kind as I would hope people think that I am, at the end of the day, what I hate that is true is with certain letters behind your name, that there's an inherent nervousness that
Mhm.
comes with that because you have a title, you have a certain power, or you have a position. And what I found with teams that I'm leading is it levels that. It's been really cool to see.
Yeah. A long time ago, and earlier in my career, I had an experience where I was sitting behind my desk, and employee was on the other side, and I could tell that they were very nervous being on the other side of the desk. And it was a good conversation, and I remember talking to the employee after the fact. I said, "Why are you so nervous?" And he said, "Well, I'm in your office. I'm in the office of the CEO." And they were just so intimidated by the fact they were in the CEO's office. They had never been in the CEO's office. And so I remember walking away from saying, wow, that's really strange. So I basically ripped my office, took all the furniture out. I basically put a couch, a love seat, a little coffee table in, had a little round table with 3 or 4 chairs. So I ended up winning an award in the technology world. And they sent out a photographer, a person to write a story, and I was
Awesome.
interviewed and all this kind of stuff. So we're sitting in my office, and the guy who's writing the story says, "This is the most unique office I've ever been in. I've never been anything like this. How come you don't have a desk?" So I started explaining the story, and I started talking about the fact, I said, I've got to the point in time, I don't like square tables because there's always a side to a square table. And I said, I like the world where we're kind of all equal around the one table. And so when they wrote the article, they published it. There's the heading for the article was CEO hates round table, square tables. So they missed the whole point. But the point is, I love the fact that we can bring everyone to an equal level, right? So that we're all collaborating differently. And technology allows us to do that in a ways, and even give them a voice, as Anik said, using WebEx, we have multiple channels of communication, or Zoom, we have multiple channels. We have the video, we can speak, we can raise our hands, we can put comments in, right? There's all kinds of ways to interact.